Hello there, everyone. This is GoodGuyPalps, and welcome back to Old World, where we have been conquering small portions of the world. All right, let's get right into it and see how this goes. We have threatened Babylon, trying to demand tribute for peace. We are simultaneously bringing troops over here to potentially attack the city of Ur. Ooh, they have onager there. See that? Okay. Just do the movements, but don't force my screen to watch, please, because that is really annoying. See, they have that unit right there. All right, the Mason, because we have built so many improvements. We have 5 years left. Egypt declares war on Babylon. Let's go. All right, our spies receive a personal message addressed to you from Annette, ruler of Egypt. It is a paranoid rant, a litany of accusations and falsehoods. Apparently, he is convinced that you are plotting against him. You may wish to ease tensions, perhaps extend an olive branch to the anxious ruler. He actually likes us. Now, if we got peace with them, the problem is I want their capital, right? That's the main problem. I would like to invade them and take their capital. Not to mention the Hanging Gardens. So, do we want peace? Kind of, because they have a big army up here and we don't. This army's good. It's a strong army, but I don't know. So let's take a look at that. Some Egyptian merchants visiting the city of Babylon were recently found washing themselves in the river. It is a great insult to Zoroastrianism to contaminate a natural source of water, and the people of Babylon are demanding justice. Egypt has asked for their people to be returned, and tensions are rising. What judgment shall you pass? They must pay for their crimes. Minus 30 discontent, plus 60 discontent. But Egypt is happy. What is our discontent? We're at level 0, so it's not super risky. So it really depends on if we are okay with the war with Babylon or not. And in reality, or with Egypt or not. And that really depends on what happens with Babylon if we make peace with them. And I find the options to be debatable. He becomes suspicious, becomes vengeful. River contamination, they must pay for their crimes. Essentially 6 turns worth of unhappiness, more. They can pay for their crimes. We're the king of Assyria, not Egypt. Alright, now we build the theater there. We could build a citadel now in this city, which would be good. Apparently, oh no, we can't do it here because this isn't done yet. Dang it. But we could do a mine. Probably we don't need a mine. We have tons of iron. What we need is potentially not really even food or anything. We just need like culture buildings. We might as well build a mine here so that he's doing something. Now we should complete. This won't finish on time, but this will. Both of these, and for us to get this. Man, capturing Babylon was clutch to get this ambition. If we can get an ambition victory, that'd be pretty epic. Now we're not going to get this one, but we maybe could get the in 15 years. There's no way. We'd have to take this city, and they have moved troops further away. I think we come here. Let's move here. Let's see what they got. That looks like it's it. Put this guy on top. Let's unlimber. Move into the city. Okay, they do have spearmen there. Up on top of the hill. Whoa! There's a critical. There are a lot of troops here. A lot. Okay, so hopefully they make peace because we're in trouble right there. Alright. Actually, no, let's put this guy in the city. Choose production. We've got a gems miner. Let's repair the damage. 10 the year. This builder, when they're done, we want to go repair this barracks. Alright, so Babylon doesn't seem to have accepted the peace deal. The good news is they all have to limber. Lumber? Control 50 urban improvements. We've completed that. We got our legitimacy. Alright, so they pay us. Hold on. Let's get some kills here. Let's destroy what we can. Can't do much here, but now we'll go back and say we accept, and they give us 95 gold per turn. I think that's a pretty sweet deal. If we wanted to, we could bring a bunch of more troops. Requires city with citadel. Where did we build one of those? We are building one. We built one somewhere. I think up here. If we had multiple workers down here, we could do that. Worker in 5 years isn't bad. An acolyte. A scribe. They have a lot of specialists. Let's get a Zoroastrian disciple. Let's send this guy up to here. Because I believe that's where they need to be to upgrade them. Now we're going to disciple here, and I think we're going to start putting armies up together up here to attack and hold this, while this army moves up to potentially attack the capital of Egypt. Because if we take this, it'd be pretty epic. Maybe then an army up here could come take this. I don't know. Okay. It's definitely the city with the Oracle. That was the capital, actually, because that's the city that had all the culture. Okay, it also wants a stronghold. Gonna build a hamlet. We could get a governor now. It's not the best governor, but it's fine. This would be the best place to build ranged. Though we also would like, in fact, let's get an onager. Beautiful, we completed this. We're going to get an olive gardener, and then we're going to get another lavender gardener. End the year. Commander died, okay. A young man claiming to be a prophet seeking permission to build a permanent home for his people, the nomads. They have wandered the wilderness for generations, now seek us to establish a spiritual homeland. We have heard fascinating tales of these chosen people and their God. Strong culture of Azure, let them build their temple here. Judaism spreads. +2 legitimacy, refused to permit a foreign faith. But he would become proud. -40 opinion from humble. We'll allow it to spread. Let's build a ooh, we could actually build this. 2 victory points. Save us a lot of gold. Yeah, we're doing it. It's going to be our first wonder we've built. We have a lot of resources, of stone specifically. Could get more officers, a master officer. We're still pretty worried about this. We could also... We've sent them salt. So that's the problem. We have to pretty much continue to get these until we get the improvements that let us get things like baths and other things. Okay, we got a camp here. Very nice. We get a lumber mill. Beautiful. We get another quarry over here. Irish culture strong. Okay, so let's go build a quarry. Even better verse mounted. This unit is just for, let's take shrapnel, defense to kind of hold down this area, if necessary. We could grow by attacking the tribes, but we're actually pretty friendly with the tribes. We want to fight the main nations the most. All right, we get a free chariot. We can get a portcullis. The moat could be good. Manor would be good, because then we could send us towards longbowmen. Navigation's kind of good. Portcullis is probably the best. We'd get moats, which would do -1 your discontent. And it helps us move towards architecture, which helps us build the bath. Which I think that's what we want. It's too expensive. Okay. It's 890. It's not very much. Let's buy some gold. Just kidding. Let's sell some of this. Hire a master philosopher. Actually sell more. So we have a lot of gold still. Alright, time passes quickly. Princess Tashmetu Sharat is growing up fast and eager to learn. She is our heir. She's 12. She studied tactics. Philosophy. We haven't had a leader, like a scholar leader. All right, so we've got that now. Let's go here and build a courthouse. So the network's about to start using a lot of stone. Okay, having completed the olives gardener, we now have luxuries. Get a poet, a shopkeeper, a gardener. We have many, many luxuries we can send. There's no way to send luxuries, is there? Via the screen. If we go here, though... Yeah, we can't. We can't get it. Nope, can't even get a governor. I keep forgetting we're going to send a dang worker over here, so we just need to build one. Got this. Let's go build an amphitheater. Lots of groves to make here. In the year. Lots of extra orders, which is nice. Sorry, we're not going to give aid. We could give them tons of that, and it's just isn't going to work. Sorry, Persia. It's also giving the ambassador. Minus 24 in opinion, plus 20 tribe opinion. It's really better. Luxurious trade. A bustling horde of merchants from the Gauls enter the court, bearing news that comes unexpectedly, but not unpleasantly. It seems that they wish to cultivate a new industry in Menothis. The tradesmen would provide the necessary essentials, while you would provide the... Okay, we are intrigued in important development of olives and provide... Treated the discovery of gems. Let's take gems. Boom. We still have to go to build the improvement, apparently. Art of governance. In addition to her studies, Tashmetu Sharat has been shadowing you in your meetings and other duties to learn the art of governance. You are trapped in a lengthy and dual meeting with a delegation of elders from Melidu who are requested that a governor be appointed to oversee the city. To everyone's surprise, it is Tashmetu Sharat who suddenly speaks up, suggesting that both Aziptu the Younger and Adamu are fine candidates for the role. Oh boy. Her projects with orders, plus 20 family opinion. I guess we'll take her. Okay. A messenger from the Gauls awaits you at court today. They bring a message from Rufena the Gaul. The time of Assyria is at an end. I have decided to destroy you. Alright, so are we at war with the Gauls then? No. Because that seems like we should be, based off what that said. We have peace, though. Oh, we forgot to go repair this. So this is going to be destroyed. Whoopsie. Choose a new ambassador. We already did. Shamash Shum is your relative and governor of Menothis. Righteous, -2 discontent. That is really good. Alright, so we want to establish 6 cathedrals and a holy site. This is a holy site. We need a holy city. So we need 6 cathedrals. So we need this, which has to be next to a strong culture, and that has to be next to a temple, which requires tech doctrine. Oh boy. That's right. Let's go mark doctrine. You know, I did this last time and forgot as well. So how funny is that? 5% chance spread. Establish legalism. Each city minus 10% gold cost. We don't really have shrines and stuff, so wants to build more of those. I'm gonna build a bath there, I think, in just a while, I guess, but could he get here to repair this? He get pretty close. So he can repair that and not lose it. It'd be pretty nice. Actually, this is on the edge of a river, so that's actually a great place to fortify. question is, could we attack this city and win? It is kind of isolated. I don't think we could with this army. We'd have to bring our army up. And a war with Babylon seems inevitable. I mean, look at this. They're amassing a massive army. So, there's the architect. Yeah, we didn't get that. That's fine. Choose a new governor. Did we just level up this guy? No, it's a different guy. We did get walls, good. Those are expensive, but now we could start using our luxuries more if we wanted to. The Gauls, we have peace, but they do not like us now, and I think war is inevitable. So actually, we should probably level up this guy. Siege tower could be okay. Boom. Beautiful siege tower. Level 5. We could do a level 3. A war with the Gauls, which we just need to kill this dumb thing and then put a settler there. That's really what we should do. After we get this worker, let's put in a maceman. Alright, so now we have a theater square here. I'd like to go build the courthouse. I'd also really like to start getting these groves as well. Wants us to build a stronghold. It's a great idea. We finally claim this, and we can build a citadel right here, which would be pretty good. Not to mention the amphitheater is good. We want to build a mine there. Alright, we got a mine here. And next year we'll be able to get better. We can build improvements next to this. Wants us to put a courthouse in there. We never even built a grove there. Oopsie. And the year. It's almost weird to have peace. During her studies, Tashmetu Sharat has been building a rivalry with Zubir, writing to. She complains that Zubir always seems to be one step ahead. Needs to be more disciplined study, pay for extra tutoring. Gains 2 wisdom. Let's do that. Seems worth it in the long run. There's the able. Great. Okay, I was like, what's covering the icon when it's this big, long wooden thing? Alright, so it wants us to build an amphitheater here. Yeah. It's really good. Helps us start getting that minus discontent levels as well. Okay. What have we completed? We probably want more workers and stuff in the city. What's our culture? That's weak, but soon it will be better. We could get another, like, a slinger or onager. Or, I mean, an archer would be better than a slinger. So I think we're going to grab another worker. And that's what I'm tempted to get. I think I should go grab an archer to come here. We're going to have a big fight with the Gauls soon. Alright, so we got this courthouse. Recommends a ministry. I don't want to replace the requires adjacent improvement. Okay, so we actually have to put it here. Why can't we put it over here? I don't know. Put the amphitheater down to replace the Odeon. Alright, we got this hamlet. Let's put a theater next to the hamlet. This army is good, but I don't think it's strong enough to take on this entire army on the offensive. Maybe defending we do okay. And we're getting a great tribute from Babylon right now too, so I'm more worried about Egypt coming over. They still have slingers and axemen, so we might be able to win a fight here. Start moving our troops over. See what they do with these armies. They're at war with Babylon too. I wish that they would commit more to fighting Babylon, right? Because if it's in relationship with Babylon, we took their capital. So if we can make sure we secure peace with Babylon, we own their capital, then that seems better. Especially if we can maybe team up and fight Egypt like that, would be pretty great. But that doesn't seem to be what they're doing. Send gems, no. It's weird we can't send more. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it wasn't showing up. Send them gems. Opportunities for all. Improve the conditions of workers. Gain a farmer. Open opportunities in public office. Yeah, I like taking those pretty much as possible. That's 5 of 5. We'll soon have more, though. Have Chancellor intercess upon Governor willing to do anger on my behalf. Chancellor, and this feels that Governor so-and-so's zealotry for the faith of Babylon Pagan has been waning recently. He would like to intercede on your behalf. Too busy. So they can break the peace, but they seem not to be able to like they wanted to. She's a schemer. She's plotting against us. Nice, we got that repaired. Alright, we have a new worker here. Let's go right here and build the Odeon. We're flying through these turns, but I want to come up here and scout. Granted, they could just declare war and take this guy out immediately, but he's just looking around, seeing what you got. They have a big army. Mostly it's just like so compact, and then they could just continue to pump troops out while we were there and bring them up via ship to support that city. That's what was killing us. It's come to our attention the governor above so-and-so has had a revelation of his experiences as a leader. How should we find more insights? Let's talk to political advisors. Seek knowledge from books and scholars. Here we go. We completed. It's an idle city. Apprentice shopkeeper sounds pretty good. Olive gardener sounds great too, especially because it's so fast. We have 5 of 6 already, so we could send maybe another luxury here. We'll send to all these cities. The ideal queen, the Assyrian queen, needs to fit certain ideals. Okay, so this is our daughter. Who's our heir? Scribal, +1 discipline. The art of war, the art of government. War in the stars. The god Tishraya shines as a star in the night sky as he battles the demon Abayasha, also known as drought. The two duel in the form of horses as the star rises. The Magi of Zoroastrianism are warning that they have never seen the star shine this bright before and believe that it may signify that there are difficult times ahead. Alright, loot is discontent, but we spend food, that's easy. Let's do that. Upgrade is our chancellor. Okay, all cities are going to get more culture, more training, family opinion. Let's take that because our family opinion has not been good. Hey, that's gone up now. This is still bad though. Wow, that is a lot of troops. Yeah, I'm not sure how we'd win that war unless we baited them to attack us. If we baited them to attack us and then counter-attacked, I think that's really our only chance of winning. And we'd have to let's have them send every wave, you know. A builder or a judge. As leader, 50% switch cost, can upgrade improvements. Connect urban tiles, multiple workers can build improvements, all cities. Let's take a builder. May each of us follow our own insight. Free theology. Will not allow nobles to influence their religion. Recently, the Assyrian has been held a series of feasts to expound on their personal spiritual beliefs. These celebrations, steeped in Zoroastrian ritual, set forth that the battle for salvation is a personal one led by okay. Free theology. I kind of like that. Not that I fully understand it, but I kind of like it. Let's come here. Just continue to scout as much as we can. Just take shrapnel. Here we got that grove. Let's grab this grove. I also realized we're building another disciple here, kind of pointlessly. All right, this worker. Get a lot of lumber mills. Get a granary over here. Could do a hamlet. Is there already a hamlet in this city? There's not. Seems kind of weird. We need an Odeon, so that's what we're going to work on. Production, yeah. Apprentice poet could be good. To get this city's culture up as well. I think we actually need a festival. Okay. Oh, our wife is rather ill. That's not good. Seeking for relations, soon as the king of Egypt arrives to address the court. During introductions, he insists that members of our court kneel to kiss his feet, as is customary in Egypt. Oh boy, this is not going to happen. Okay, all families minus 40 opinion. Denied ruler's request, plus 2 legitimacy. In this court, all bow to me. Oh, we're terrifying? That's cool. Our people should not be forced to obey your customs. That's the way I probably would treat it in real life, too. Now, in this court, all bow to me. Becomes suspicious. We'll take that. A delegation from Persia with a marriage proposal for your daughter, princess. Okay, so this is our heir. We're going to turn that down. We have no reason for her to marry someone from Persia. Divine ruler legal code. What is our decree? Divine rule can adopt pagan state religion. That's really cool. If we had a pagan religion. Legal code, we'll take that. Now, we can spread it if we wanted to some of these other cities. Consumes the unit. We just need doctrine to start building temples so that we could build a cathedral. Okay. Now that we've got this amphitheater, which is looking good. In Portcullis, what do we unlock? Sorry, hold on. Yeah, we want Portcullis, but architecture is what we want next. That's right, that's market. Okay. With that completed, it wants us to build a courthouse. I think that's a grand idea. I think we're already building the same thing here. So we could build another hamlet, but we don't have the culture for it yet. Honestly, we've used so much stone that coming over here and building more quarries would be good, or just right where we are. That was the vision, so restricted. We should also move into an urban tile, if that's the case. Choose production in Babylon. Okay, so what did we complete? I think that's the worker, right? So we could do a treasury, a forum. We could start pumping out ranged units, like tons and tons of onagers, so that we could just maybe crush these people. The thing about doing that is we could just line them up right here, unlimber them all, and then shoot. Like declare war and start shooting. Maybe do a lot of damage. Maybe. We'd have to get quite a few. But we can start that. Let's do maybe one more turn here. Hey, we're actually almost caught up to Greece. I don't even know how we're getting these points. Oh, because of our culture. We finally started working on culture for our cities. That's the other problem. We had a lot of cities in the previous playthroughs. Alright, so now we can get a free court minister. That's tempting. Let's take a look at the libraries would be great. I think we actually want to go monasticism, and the reason for that is that it unlocks, sends us toward doctrine. So we're going to take that. Upgrade Heckler Swift. All units fatigue limit is +1. Yeah, that sounds really good. And iron sharpens iron. Oh, as iron sharpens iron. Over numerous encounters, you have found yourself drawn to Governor Balita the Younger. Your shared interest in making use of every advantage, no matter the cost, proves to be reliable grounds for a sordid friendship. How old am I? 44. Our little wife is 42. She is 58. Brother, what you doing? How will you manipulate this relationship? There's no reason we can't both get something from this. King gains +1 wisdom, and that's good. I will place in my confidence and bind her to me. She now owes us a favor. We don't have that. We'll take the wisdom. Take a look at our builders to focus on getting the right improvements out. What's our culture level here? It's weak, so we won't be able to build another theater square yet. Requires culture developing, which we do not have, so we can't build that. We could build, no, we can't build a stronghold either. So we could go over here and build a quarry. Level 6 isn't good, but Onager in 3 turns, like 3 years is amazing. Let's just continue to pump these out. Put them around here. Maybe we'll eventually just have a big enough army we can just come crush Egypt. I want just to build a range. That's actually a really good place for one too. A ministry. Let's actually hop right up on here and build the mine. We could build a moat. If family military defending. So since we're not like the, I don't know, we're not the military family. Siege tower. Let's grab the forum. We are this family, statesman or whatever. After all, what is this? This is our shop, the free shop we got. This is outside our borders. We finally completed that, which is great. Still working on that wonder. Wants us to build a courthouse. I'd rather build that over here. Or right here actually be best. 2 years though. That's when that is done, and then we could actually build it. We could, however, build a citadel right here. We still have to wait a year. This is developing, so we could actually build a theater square up here. No, it has to be next to, yeah, it has to be right here. Oh, that's where the granary is. That's not going to work. Could build a theater. Okay, now we're there, so we can unlimber. It is crazy to me how many units they have. They just have all these units all over. I wonder if they just get massive yield as the AI, so they just have nothing else to do. But build army. Like, why aren't they invading? Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I got a pretty little army, and then I look over here and like they have a ton. Their units aren't that great, right? But still. End the year. It might actually come down to like the actual 200 turn like max here, which would be fun, unique. Let's grab a ministry. We're flying through our stone. It didn't help that we built that wonder. Let's start selling some iron, and then we can buy some stone to make sure we stock up a bit more. Now let's take a look at this. All of our builders are actually busy for the first time in a while. We pumped out an archer here, very nice. Hormorizad. I wonder if all these cities are Persian cities, you know? We kind of want to go to war with the Gauls and then just get a settler and throw a city down. Part of me wants that. Part of me wants us to send all our units right at Egypt again. Have a big battle up here, a big battle here, a massive battle probably around here. Part of me also just says build up all the onagers and attack Babylon again, take this city. I don't know. Maybe with onagers we could actually do enough damage here. We could just set them all up right here and take on Egypt. We might as well send this archer over here, though, with the threat of war high. There's some coastline. And we found like another city site over here somewhere. We just went and built a city. All right, that's, I think, good for this episode. Mostly it's been a peaceful one, recovering from the war, and trying to build up our empire so we're strong enough for the next war wherever that happens. Right now we have peace with everybody, but I think a war will definitely still happen. Can't decide who we want to attack. But I feel like Egypt wants to attack us. We actually might be able to get an alliance here. Also, before I end this, let's come up with a spy. This would be great. Minus 20 religion opinion. I don't care about that. Plus 1 order per year. The schemer is very wise. I like this guy. Alright, and now let's grab him. Imprison, infiltrate nation. Active for 3 years. Okay, we're going to see if that works in the next episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. Love y'all. Thanks for being here. Hope y'all have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.